Hello, this is Ritesh, and you're watching Dials in Destiny. Before we get into it, let's talk a little bit about the brand. Ratio is a relatively new brand, founded in 2017 in Singapore. The goal to make reliable, well crafted watches that don't break the bank. They focus on quality materials, functional design, and solid engineering, especially for tool and dive watches. Ratio watches are all assembled and tested in house, and their FreeDiver collection is one of the most popular for offering impressive water resistance and solid dive watch specs at entry level price. This is the Ratio FreeDiver, simple, solid, and kind of under the radar. No flash, just a good, honest dive watch. I've been wearing it for a bit, and here's what stood out. Right out of the box, the watch felt impressive. Clean look, solid build, definitely extended my expectations. The case is 316L stainless steel, which is the good stuff. It's got a proper heft to it without feeling bulky. The bezel, stainless steel with a black aluminum insert. It's unidirectional, has 120 clicks, and thankfully it lines up. It's satisfying and feels built to last. The action is smooth, noticeably smoother than my Invicta, which has a much stiffer bezel. That's something I really appreciate. Now, the green dial. That's where it gets a bit fun. It's actually more towards the mint tone, which I really like. Subtle but different. When the light hits right, it really comes to life. Rich tones, subtle sunburst, and clean design. The raised indices add depth, and a minute hand bordered in red is a sharp detail. Even the ratio logo on the crown are thoughtful touches. I would have preferred if the logo on the second hand wasn't there, but it still looks nice. The hands and the markers are luminous, and the lume is surprisingly good. Date display at 3 o'clock keeps it functional without clutter. It's got a sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating, not something you usually see at this price. It keeps things clear, resists scratches, and just feels like the right kind of overkill. The crown is screw down crown, and the watch is pressure tested to 200 meters. So yes, it's a real diver. Also, while I personally love the open case bags, I totally understand why they went with the solid one. What they have done makes total sense. It's engraved with the free diver motif, and it fits the overall theme. Inside is the Seiko NS35, a super dependable automatic movement. It gives around 40 hours of power reserve. Basically, set it and forget it, only if you wear it every day. It comes on a stainless steel bracelet with a diver style clasp, fold, overlock, and 2-button release. It's secure, nothing fancy, but it works. The case is 43.5mm in diameter and 13mm thick. Sounds chunky, but honestly, wears pretty well even on my 7-inch wrist. Better than my Invicta, which is 40mm. Now, coming to the end, here's what stood out to me. Firstly, the dial color. More on the mint shade than green, and it really works. Raised indices, adds depth and dimensions. Red border minute hand. A cool little touch. Ratio logo on the crown. The reliable NS35 movement, which is easy to service. The loom. Genuinely nice and glowing. Sapphire crystal. Big win at this price. Small detail, big charm. Smooth bezel action. I really like the action of the bezel. It's actually smoother than my Invicta and just nice to use. Solid case back with diver engraving. Even though I would have liked the open case back, this still works really well. Now, if you're just getting into automatic watches or want a sturdy daily piece, this one checks almost a lot of boxes. It's not pretending to be something else, it's not loud, just a well-built, good-looking diver that does what it says. For under 10,000 rupees, the Ratio FreeDiver offers legit specs and clean looks without the hype. I would love to hear what you think. Would you pick this over the Invicta Pro Diver, or you'd rather go with the Invicta? Let me know in the comments. If this was helpful, hit the like button and stick around for more easygoing watch content. Shout out to Watch Expert for lending me this piece. More details in the description. My name is Ritesh and you're watching Dials in Destiny. See you in the next one.